back to the channel. So on your screens we are looking at the stock price of MedAvail Holdings, and this is a technology enabled retail pharmacy company, with their star product being a kiosk that can dispense prescription only medication. And the company has been deploying these remote kiosks in a number of locations. And if you look at the business model, you can see how it brings a lot of efficiency to the pharmacy, the retail pharmacy sector. So the stock closed the week at $2.60. During the day trading, it went up 69.44%, closing the regular trading hours at $2.44. In the after hours, it went up a further 16 cents, which was a 6.56% increase, closing the week at $2.60. Now, if we look from the beginning of the week, you can see that MedAvail actually last week was trading at about $2.23. So by and large, we are up, but not by too much compared to last week. The lowest that it hit this week, it came close to about $1.39. So if you actually bought during the low, which was around Wednesday, you would have made out really handsomely. All right. Actually, you would have doubled your investment. To speaking of which, so volume was about 58 million shares that exchanged hands. Average volume is about 5.8 million. And the way the retail kiosk works is that you have a pharmacist, a licensed pharmacist, who can interact with patients at the kiosk using a secure wireless connection. So one pharmacist can serve multiple locations. So there you can see already how you can make a certain reduction of expenses by hiring less pharmacists, and also you can increase availability of medication to people in underserved markets and remote locations. A very small town that cannot host a brick and mortar pharmacy can have one of these kiosks in place, and if you need prescription medication, instead of going to the next biggest town, instead of driving 2 hours, 3 hours, you can be served in your locality. You just go to the kiosk, you interact with the pharmacist, and then you have your medication dispensed. So it's a very good technology, and we've seen this kind of disruptive technology in transportation with Uber, Lyft. You've seen it in the food delivery services, and I think this is one of the last bastions of almost like a monopoly, where you had to have like a real pharmacist at the brick and mortar store. So this is being challenged by MedAvail Holdings. As the name suggests, it makes medications available. They haven't said anything yet, but medical cannabis is getting big, and this might be one of the routes through which companies could start distributing medical cannabis. That's a possibility. So the market is actually huge. And then think of the convenience factor. Previously, you would have to call in your script and then you move over to the pharmacy to pick up your meds. But now you're walking down the street and you suddenly realize you're out of your insulin or whatever medication. You stop right there at the kiosk, punch in your code, your access details, and you can actually interact face to face with the pharmacist. And after that, the right medication is dispensed. It is a great business model, and I think this company still has a lot of growth ahead of it. Congratulations to those who bought during the lows, and we will certainly keep close watch on MedAvail Holdings. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Also, consider hitting the thumbs up button and subscribing to the channel. That goes a very long way towards helping me out. Bye for now, and see you soon.